Welcome to the Neverworld podcast, where together we explore the strange and unusual. Every journey starts with the first step into the unknown.
Hey, welcome to Neverworld podcast. I'm Scott, and I'm here with my friend Dave, and we are going to do another round of random topic, spin the wheel, and find out what the hell happens here.
Why not?
And of course, why not? I will make sure to record this time,
Right.
because it just screwed up again. And we are all right. So now here we go. What Dave and I do is we spin the wheel, get a random topic, and we're just going to talk on it for a few minutes and just give you something to think about for the week. You know, things that make you go and the wheel is spinning.
And then we're going to go look it up and see if anything we said is true.
Yeah, right. Right. And we are on, what is the topic today? Zombies.
Zombies?
Zombies.
All right.
Zombies. Wow. So you have your classical zombies that you can take from Haitian lore,
Right.
which on our other podcast.
Zombie.
Yes. Well, our other podcast is a movie podcast, folks, and we talked a lot about the 1932 movie, White Zombie. You have that, but nowadays you have a more a different take on it, thanks to George Romero bringing Night of the Living Dead, and then on up into The Walking Dead. Zombies are everywhere.
Later, I think they did that movie 28 Days Later, where the zombies were no longer shuffling.
And then 28 weeks,
moving a lot faster.
Yeah. And I can tell you the point that actually happened is the remake of Dawn of the Dead, Zack Snyder's remake of Romero's classic, is when they started running. So, and it's that is one of the great remakes, but I'm not here to talk about movies. We're here to talk about real zombies. Are they?
Zombies.
What do you think, Dave?
Yeah, they exist, but not in the movie tradition. There is, and it's been proven. I actually watched a couple of documentaries on this about Haitian lore and the black magic and the voodoo religion, and some people that they have certain herbs and I don't want to say spices because it sounds like you're doing food, but they mix
hungry.
some herbs and they can blow it into your person's face, or they can feed it to someone in a food, and it literally it shuts down part of the person. They will fall down and their heart is so beating so slowly that people think they're dead. They bury him in a shallow grave, or somebody who knows what's going on is like, hey, no, this person's just basically got a curse put on him because of, the medicine and whatnot. And then the person's up and walking around, but they're not themselves. They're not the same person that they were, because there's a type of brain damage, if I remember correctly, that it causes on a person. So then the person, a lot of people think that the soul has left the body and it's just the body and it's a zombie. At the recording of the last show that I had seen on this, it looked like a lot of folks that used to think that these people were actual zombies or actually living dead are starting to come to the realization that it is the herbs that are being fed to them or blown, or that they're inhaling, that somebody blows it into their face or whatnot. And I don't know if there's a cure to any of this. I've never heard of anybody being cured 100%. I'm sure there's got to be somebody out there. If one of these priests or priestesses can make this product to turn somebody, I'm guessing they can undo it. But
you would like to think. So what you've run across is kind of like what we see in the classic movies of a powder or something and it almost sounds like a chemical lobotomy. Yeah,
I guess that would be the best way to put it. Now that's what I know of. Now, whether there is some spiritual zombie, i.e., an actual undead. There's a lot of weird crap out there, folks.
Well, there is. And, let's go back to some news stories. People like to make a lot of jokes about Florida Man. But there was a
Right.
while back with bath salts that
Yeah.
that you could buy in gas stations, and this dude ate a guy's face off.
Yeah.
Literally ate his face. And of course, all the zombie, people talk about, well, that's how the zombie apocalypse happens. Folks, if you have time and you like to read, pick up Max Brooks' book. He's the son of Mel Brooks. Pick up his book, World War Z. It is nothing like the movie. It's actually much better. And it's a series of interviews after a zombie apocalypse and everything that people's been through. So each chapter is like a different interview, and it's really, really cool. But he talks a lot about when you see things on the news, like the bath salt things, it's actually just the news covering up a zombie outbreak. And it always makes me think when I a real outbreak that they've got contained. And I did not plan to wear this shirt today, folks, but here I am with the wonderful Umbrella Corporation and their zombie creations. But
right. That's funny.
But so you have that. You also have you had sent me something about the fungus. There's some sort of fungus that's zombified. It's real. It's real. And
deer walking around with that weird stuff in them too.
It's real. And there's a video game called The Last of Us that really took that idea and ran with it. And it is so intense. It's so wild to find out that part of that is true. And that series is actually coming out on HBO here real soon. I think next month. They made it a series, and it deals with that type of zombies, the fungus. So now we're dealing in a realm of reality. But I've seen it where spiders were taken over with it, and you said deer, and it's like, this is some scary stuff, man.
And here comes my conspiracy theory. Tell me that's not man-made.
It could be.
Tell me that's not man-made.
I tend to think a lot of things are. A
lot of stuff that's killing us now is all man-made.
Yeah.
And it ain't bullets, folks.
No,
it's worries right now.
It just comes down to that whole quote from Jurassic Park. It's like, he never asked if you should. It's not whether you can or not, but whether you should. And
you never thought to ask whether you should.
Yeah, and
ridiculous.
It could be. I don't think there's zombies like what you mentioned the movie 28 Days Later. That was more like a rabies, and that I could see happening. I think if we do end up with a zombie outbreak, it is going to be something along the lines of rabies or some sort of virus that affects the brain in such a way that I think it's going to make people psycho. And that's not a good thing.
Look around now.
I know, dude, people can't handle not having toilet paper. So can you only imagine the zombie outbreak?
Zombie outbreak. That's we're in the right state for it, though.
Are we?
I think we're safe. I think open season on zombies will happen in this state.
I got you. I was like, how are we safe here in Florida? I got nowhere to go but the ocean.
That's right. Well, whole lot of guns, whole lot of ammo down here.
I'm heading north to the icy realm where these mother freeze to death, and I'll survive.
Yeah. Until the spring when they thaw out.
No, I'm going to go so far north. I'll be up in Canada, way north.
Stay down here, man, because everybody's got guns. Everybody's got bullets.
For now. For now. But so, I've always been interested. It's neat how Hollywood makes their zombies, thanks to George Romero, which was basically, and damn, this turns into a movie podcast, but his basically was social commentary on the people act like zombies on like Black Friday and stuff. So it's
But you know what? There's a lot of social commentary in zombies in general. Just the Walking Dead, the undead.
I think we have Romero to thank for that. He just kind of set that. And I always think of that when I worked Black Friday this year. It's like, here we go again. The zombies are at the door.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, what is wrong with you people?
Oh boy, I don't miss those days.
Yeah.
I don't miss those days at all.
No.
I don't do Black Fridays anymore.
I don't either. This was my last one. I refuse to ever do it again. I don't care. I'm not doing it. It was brutal. Nope, not going to do it. Not going to do it. But anyway, zombies. Yeah.
Zombies are just, there's such, and again, this is another one that I think every country, every continent has zombies. I know India does.
Mhm.
China does.
I'm sure.
I want to say Russia has like legends of zombies and people becoming zombies and taking souls from other people to try and get their soul back. If I remember correctly, the old Slavics have that.
Hmm.
Um, I don't know whether anybody in Australia has one, but I would imagine the Aboriginals have some type of
I'm
zombie
sure.
lore.
Well,
You
and
know,
you bring up a great point. And this is something that we run across when we talk about ancient sites, ancient archaeological
right?
sites, or ancient art that we run across and see. It's amazing that as big as this world is,
Hmm.
there's such an interconnection of stories and art,
Yep.
and the same thread comes around. So it makes me believe there's some truth there. Whether it
Yeah.
be, I think it does lean more toward some chemical thing that was created.
Right.
But who knows, man? Or the government.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Shoot a rocket at it.
Shoot a rocket at it. So do you have anything else to talk about zombies, Dave?
No, because the spinning wheel of doom always brings a surprise.
A nice
Uh,
surprise. The
I
spinning
don't think
wheel of doom.
anybody
It
else
now
is,
has a name, folks. The
yeah,
spinning wheel of doom.
I don't think anybody else does that. I don't think anybody else has a spinning wheel or a quick pick or take a
Yeah.
product out of a hat or a subject out of a hat. I
We
like it.
will
I
we
like it.
will
Keeps my
I
brain
like it
going.
too. I like it too. I hope I know something about these topics. I just started typing in a bunch of stuff and it's like, oh,
Right.
let's see what happens today. What? A Mongolian flatworm? What? Do you know it has 3 eyes?
We would both be pulling out our phones at that point going, I got to look up Mongolian flatworm. I don't know what the hell that is.
I'm just going to feed you a line of something. I don't know. We're just going to roll with it if that
Right.
happens. But anyway, folks, I'd like to thank you for checking out our podcast as Dave and I try and find our way through the unknown, through
Mhm.
time, space, and the Neverworld. Thanks again.
Woo.